It's a beautiful day in a sector hood. It's a beautiful day for a Trekkie. They corrected it because it was full of Anyway, look, let me tell you something about Discovery. Everybody who has watched my channel for any length of time knows how I feel about Discovery. It was a total abomination to what I consider Star Trek. Now, there have been many people who have liked Star Trek. Most of those people have been people who Discovery has been their first introduction into Star Trek. But see, here's the thing. From the beginning, season 1, first episode, all the way up until the episode right before the last episode of Discovery, I have always griped on every decision that they decided to make in that series. Now, I did give it props for the production, outstanding production, the way it was filmed, everything like that. But if it was a standalone piece, and when I say standalone, something that did not have the name Star Trek on it, right, I actually would have rather enjoyed that series. But see, the thing is that I'm a Canaanite, right? So I have to look at how this fits in, you know, this Discovery piece of the puzzle fits into the entirety of Star Trek. And it just didn't. From spore drives to the how Klingons looked, to how Klingons treated their dead, to the Klingon ships, to a spore drive, to the existence of Michael Burnham being Spock's sister, like to everything, to Orion's not having pheromones, to tentacle ships, to having all that space inside what was it? Inside the turbo lift base. Look, it was a whole lot going on in Discovery that I was just like, no. But the thing is this. I got a chance to watch Star Trek Lower Decks, and I thought something really cool happened. Because in Star Trek Lower Decks, which is, by the way, canon in the Prime Universe, they decided to do something that I felt that they needed to do a long time ago. And what was that, people? What was that? They said, hey, we're going to throw all the events of Star Trek Discovery into the Kelvin alternate reality timeline. Yes, they actually did that in Star Trek Lower Decks. It took all the events, all of everything that had to do with Star Trek Discovery, that whole little shabacle, and threw it all into the rest of the shabacle that didn't nobody ever want or ask for from J.J. Abrams into the Kelvin timeline. So for everybody who watches Star Trek, understand that now exists. Star Trek Discovery is an alternate Kelvin timeline, J.J. Abrams standalone event, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the Prime Universe, meaning that there's no spore drive in the Prime Universe. There is no Michael Burnham as Spock's sister in the Prime Universe. There's no, I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. Now, I know everybody's thinking, well, what about Section 31? That's a spinoff of Star Trek Discovery. What about Star Trek Strange New Worlds? That's the spinoff of Star Trek Discovery. This is the thing. Those two series, well, I know for a fact Strange New Worlds is going to stay Prime Universe. That's going to stay in Prime Universe. Why? Because they didn't mess up everything in that. Well, maybe the relationship between Spock and Nurse Chapel, like, because that's not something that was a thing. That really wasn't a thing at all. Anyway, I mean, Nurse Chapel had a thing about Spock, but Spock wasn't trying to hear none of that. But look. Anyway, leave your comments in the comment below. What do you guys think about them putting all the events of Star Trek Discovery where it belongs? I can finally do something with my stepchild. I can kick my stepkid out because look, I can put him with all the other fan fiction from J.J. Abrams and everything else because it didn't happen. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace, recycle, and say the whales. You guys be cool.